up, Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kagurabachi chapter 116. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we're at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little puppet kitty, who's somewhere around here, hopefully being good kitty, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botch localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And now, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked winter anime season coming to a close, in which today we covered Fire Force and Soso no Frieren. We're also covering Vigilante Boku no Hero Academia Legals, Tune to the Midnight Heart, Hell's Paradise Jigakuraku, Oshinoko, Jujutsu Kaisen, Soso no Frieren, Dead Account, and Digimon, and there's even more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, well, last chapter we got into more of Rokuhira's backstory, and now it seems like we're going to get into meeting CHIHIRO'S mama. So let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled Princess. Someone Awakens? Alrighty, here we go. The Soga clan estate, here we go. This calls for emergency. More than likely she saw a dream related to the Shikoku. Make sure you don't offend them. The Sorcery Bureau only exists because of their kindness. Gotcha. Okay, now this is very important. This is why I love flashbacks. The ability of prophecy is bestowed upon the Soga clan even more exclusively to the eldest daughter of their lineage. This is very important because this is CHIHIRO'S mama. So CHIHIRO, I already figured, and I think we all kind of figured, CHIHIRO doesn't have the exact power of prophecy as his mama. And this kind of explains why. But he has like a variation of it. And like, now that I'm thinking about it even more, and I think if I haven't mentioned it in previous videos, I'm going to mention it now, is that this type of prophecy that he has was probably used when he was helping Rokuhira forge N10. Because remember, when Rokuhira was forging N10, he was in this darkness. He was really trapped in this darkness. And Rokuhira helped him off that dark path into this light. And I have to wonder if that prophecy that he had, the power of prophecy that he has, helped him with that. Because remember, he has the genes of that prophetic power, plus Rokuhira's eyes, which is, as we've seen, like another level of insanity. So I feel like that's what it is. But anyways, let me know in the comments what you guys think. But let's keep getting into this more. Admired as an avatar of Izanami, she is who prophesizes for this land, for Japan and its approaching threats. Natural disasters such as earthquakes get reported with the preciseness considering date, time, and location. Even the Dainseki stones' whereabouts were discovered thanks to her prophecies. I'm telling you, CHIHIRO has a lot, CHIHIRO having a variation of this power makes a whole lot of sense. Especially, again, remember, He's got Rokahira. He inherited Rokahira's gift of sight. So this makes so much sense. This does. And I do want to emphasize this. The importance of this. This shit is going to come into play when we see Chihiro forge his path, aka forge his sword, whether it be N10 or a new type of blade. I kind of would like... I know probably the majority of people would want like an N10 2.0, but... and not just have it be called N10 2.0, but like... I kind of would like it to be a whole different blade, because N10 was something that him and his father made. And I kind of would like this to be a different blade, if that makes sense. Because this is his own path. It's no longer his father's path. This is his own path. It'd just be very symbolic, you know what I mean? But anyways. Yeah, Kitty knows. Such a power only manifests in members of the Soga clan, a clan of sorcerers who hold much influence in the heart of the government. And, here's Shiba here. And we're, the Sorcery Bureau, the ones who act as the middlemen. And here's Masahiro, and here's the Kitty. Here's Dash, speaking of, because Kitty wants attention. This is the attention whore Kitty. Right, kitties? Oh, he the sorcerer Kitty. We need to get you some costumes, huh, Kitty? We need to have you cosplay as a sorcerer, Kitty. Oh my god, imagine if we had you cosplay as Chihiro. Oh, Kitty is not liking that idea. He's like, no, don't make me cosplay as Chihiro. I do not need to cosplay as Chihiro because I am the sorcerer Kitty. Let's see. Damn it, Kitty, you made me lose my spot. There we go. This place is sure is big. Quiet. Sit and be quiet, Kitty. So then I suppose we should begin. Not everyone here is of Soga descent, of course. For the sake of this prophecy ritual, multiple clan heads of elite sorcery families come to witness this procedure. Now, this is because they're saying prophecy ritual. In Chihiro's case, in terms of a prophecy ritual, and we kind of saw this going into this flashback, the prophecy ritual in Chihiro's case would be forging a sword. That's what Chihiro's version of a prophecy ritual is. Just in this case, this situation anyways. There's an unspoken agreement held by those in the Sorcery Bureau and of the elite sorcery clans that affiliate with them. Let's see. Damn it, Kitty, you are just very much distracting me right now. Oh my god. So here we have the Soga clan in terms of the graph. The Soga clan surrounded by the Kyo cow, or for this Kyo cow, Kaori or smell. And then of course Sazanami, of course. Then the fan translator, you did your best here. I will give you that, because these raws are a pain in the butt. So I'll give you credit where credit is due. There we go. Ow, Kitty, this hurts. The government wills certain activities as tolerable. However, such behavior must remain behind closed doors as to not compromise our operations and image. Ow, Kitty, that hurts. Let's see. As the head of the sorcery clans, this prophecy ritual where the Soga clan and government converge serves to remind them that the bond between human policy and the world of sorcery holds unwavering. This ritual then serves to serves to further the unspoken agreement and maintain it. In other words, Princess Soga stands alone as the symbol of peace and order. 8 days from here we go. Speaking of 8 days from now, in Yokohama, men of Shihoku will make land on its shores. They bear no ill will. Only after that a ship will arrive carrying the royal family as its passenger. Here we go. Then there's the scroll of swords. There's the scroll. I understand. Ooh. All right. You've done well. She looks so pretty. Thank you. Chiaki, you've done well. Thank you for your kindness, Mother. Chiaki-sama, it was only yesterday that you were helping us out. She's truly blossomed into who she needs to be. She's from an illegitimate lineage, you know. She's not someone who should call herself Princess Soga, if you ask me. The previous princess' eldest daughter lost her life in an extremely abrupt manner, and so they couldn't manage an offspring. And no more than 2 years ago, the ability of prophecy suddenly awakened in her body, something that was never meant to occur. Now that's very interesting. And keep in mind, remember, there's no female successors in the Soga line, from what we know. There's no Princess Soga, so this would technically be, Chihiro would be Prince Soga. And that's awful and yet so wonderful. In those 2 years, that older sister and her younger brother, they've grown up splendidly. It must feel bad, though, not being able to meet up with your friends like you usually do. What's with the sudden screams of praise? Let's see. She was such an active kid, always running around, running around town and playing with the boys. Are you starting to get it? I don't think so. Don't stop now. I have to get stronger. I need to join the elite guard as soon as possible. Let's see. The Soka clan and its princesses are guarded by the 5 powerful warriors that form the elite guard. Nakamura-sama, as I've told you plenty of times already, the only criterion that is deemed unimportant is one's age. On a strength level, you're already equivalent to their captain. To have this much bloodlust at a meager age of 16. So here we go. Big sis. And there's Chiaki. Here we go, Akamura. Akamura, you're still at it? Don't push yourself. But I'm doing this so I can protect you, sister. Stop pushing yourself. Stop pushing yourself. If you destroy yourself while you're at it, it defeats the whole purpose. Fine, just one more. God, this guy is something. Whether it's some here's what their brother says. At this point, I doubt there's anyone who would call you unfit for this role. You and of course Akamura too. You've made me oh so proud. Yeah. Something the matter? The power of prophecy. Something that allows me to see visions of the future in vivid yet fragmented portions. Even when I wake up, everything still remains. I know that they're different from ordinary dreams. Ooh, so this is kind of very similar. This is similar yet different to Guinevere, because Guinevere in Forkoa has the power of prophecy too. But with Guinevere, the dream, because her dreams are via prophecy. Her prophecy are via dreams, her prophetic dreams. But they are very clear. They're clear. But if she changes the prophecy, or changes like the events, she gets punished for it, for one thing. But yeah, like, it's very interesting how both of them have prophetic dreams, but they're still different. But there's a little bit of a difference, though. That's the other thing that's a little bit different here between... I gotta wonder, though, in the case of Chiaki, though, I have to wonder if with Chiaki, it's because she wasn't, like, a, I want to say legitimate... I feel like legitimate heir would be the right wording for that, to describe it, whereas Guinevere, it's a little bit different for her. Maybe it... I'm very curious what you guys think about that. But, like, with Guinevere, she doesn't have I don't think she has fragmented dreams like with or no, the other thing. Here's the difference between her and Chiaki. With Guinevere, the prophecy is set. There's no fragmented dreams or anything like that. It is all set. And she lives it over and over and over again. It sucks. It sucks ass. Whereas Chiaki, she's just getting it in the future and fragmented dreams. There we go. Yet sometimes they're far too hard to interpret. That's another thing that's different. With Guinevere, she can interpret it. Because they're clear as fucking day. Because again, she's living it over and over and over again. That freaking sucks. Inside that dream, I saw Kurashige. Dude, Kurashige. I cannot be thinking Kurashige is like literally Lancelot in this situation. Mother, and here's the mother here. All right, Kurashige will come to Tokyo or so, I think. Let's see. Children are always so inseparable. Are you implying that man has something to do with this country's future? No, it's more like maybe. Let's see. You still haven't learned, have you? Even after I scolded you so after that incident last year. An incident last year? That man who calls himself Kunishige and this little child of mine. I caught her exchanging letters through someone at the Sorcery Bureau for a whole year's worth of time. Ah, so that's what it was. And not being content enough with that alone, she was consumed by her innate desires to the point where her duty stopped mattering to her entirely. You have to understand, you have to forget. And don't even get me started on that vexing Kanzai board. Oh, God. Even when I constantly tell the Bureau to fire him, you have become a perfect spitting image of the Soga family. If you dare have a relationship with some strange man whose background is completely unknown, it would set a horrible precedent for what we have become. I will make sure that you marry into a distinguished family and devote yourself to serving the country, serving this clan. After all, it is such a great privilege, is it not? I understand, I do. I'm sorry. Sure, this is fine, you know. Sure, this is fine, you know. What is? Come on, you know, we're talking Chiaki. Aren't you gonna send her a letter like you used to? Their family might catch on to it, though. Well, get a ride with me and we'll give her a total surprise reunion, you know. Her mom might totally smash her ass into pieces, though. You're seriously about to get yourself fired, you know that, right? Just give it up, seriously. I'll just end up messing things up for her. A guy like me has a better chance of marrying a consultant. Is that so? How predictable. But, like, where's the food? I don't think I can make it 5 more minutes. Hey, you, stay here a little longer. I've got something, for you, Kay. Subaru Special Nigiri rice balls. Okay! He's so happy, oh my god. Like the prophecy said, 8 days later, 3 men from Shikoku arrived at shore. They left us a letter and departed soon after. It contained an invitation for discussions from the royal family written in Japanese. And on March 20th, the Hiroshima discussion took place. On the shores of Hiroshima, under a solitary pine tree, a tense meeting is held between the two nations over the mining rates of the Danseki. A troubling visit. Ooh. This art is looking really nice, too. But we got, well, it feels like a one-sided, and only one-sided in terms of the star-crossed lover situation. Right, kitties? Right. Right, kitty. Oh, kitty. Kitty's like, this is... That Karen is being dumb. She's being dumb. She should let her daughter be happy and go be with his bondo. Mom is gonna die a brutal death. I know it. Right, kitty? But it's interesting, isn't it? The thing of the fragmented prophecy stuff. Like, I feel because it isn't as clear as I thought it was. I feel like, as I said, I really think it's gonna come into play when Chihiro is forging the sword and going down his own path. And as I said, I really do think that prophecy, that power of prophecy, what came into play when he was helping Rokihira forge Enten. I do. But the other thing is, though, I feel like doing this solo, though, compared to just doing it with his father, and because he is forging his own path, I think it's going to be a little bit different. I do. Do I think it's going to be more powerful? That's a great question. I feel like during this path of self-discovery, that's like what I've been calling it anyway. I think we're going to have a full awakening because Dad's not going to be there to hold his hand. He's going to be doing this all on his own. And I think Chihiro's... This is why I really hope that this is not Enten. Like, Enten, straight up Enten 2.0. I really hope that this is his own sword. I do. But it's because remember what, the veins that we learned about in terms of the swords last chapter. But, like... created with the same purpose as Enten, or almost wait, hold on. Yeah, the same purpose, maybe even as expand on it a little bit more. Yeah, in terms of like being able to cut because remember there's the thing with the sword masters as well, or not the sword masters. I'm sorry, these other sword bearers that they need to be able to cut the contracts off. Because Enten can do that. So, I'm very curious what you guys think. The only thing I just worry about, because of this route that we're talking about here. I just hope that the sword in question does not get OP as fuck. Now, if we're talking about it going down like the Tetsaiga path, where it has the power of both the Tetsaiga and Tenseiga, maybe, aka the power of healing and destruction, which, frankly, it could go down that route. It could, but I don't know how I would feel if Hokuzono just straight up copied Inuyasha like that, or was straight up inspired by Inuyasha like that. But I could totally see Hokuzono going down that route. In all reality, I could actually kind of see it. I kind of don't want him to do that, though. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you guys think about Mama's power of prophecy? And how it applies to Chihiro, and especially during this forging. I really hope that we're going to see him get in touch, because it said in terms of the Princess Soga, I hope we get to see him talk to her. Talk to the actual Princess Soga. Or the Izanagi. You know what I mean? I hope we get to see him talk to her, because I think that would really help. But I really do like what we're getting here. I just get concerned that it's going to get a little too OP. And I don't want this to get too OP. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kick in so we can keep bringing you more Kagurabachi content. If you wish you could do that, donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network, that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.